Hi, this is Michelle Akins. I've heard enough Mother's Day stories to understand that everyone doesn't celebrate a virtuous mother who put herself aside for her children. I also realize that many grew up without a father in the home and have suffered physically, emotionally, and spiritually because of it. Some of you may have awful memories of the parents who were in your home. Maybe you were neglected in some way and left to fend for yourself. You didn't have the loving protection that also makes it easy to run to God as an adult. You were wounded, so the parent celebration season is not a happy time for you. I want to suggest 3 gifts you can give yourself that will make life better. The first gift is to forgive your parents. Forgive the father who wasn't there. Forgive the mother who was there but was neglectful. Forgive your parents for being flawed, perhaps broken people themselves. Forgive the missed birthdays and the overlooked attempts to win their favor. Forgive the jokes and snickers with grown-up friends about your childhood quirks that are probably now your genius. Forgive them for leaving too soon. Forgive them. They likely had no idea what they were doing or were simply repeating what was done to them. The second gift that will make your life better for you is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for still being angry at parents for things they did knowingly or unknowingly. Forgive yourself for still trying to meet impossible expectations. Forgive yourself for the perfectionism that you have developed to try to meet unreachable standards. Forgive yourself for blindly vowing never to do like them, or I will raise them just as I was raised. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made with your own children and ask God how to make those mistakes right. The third gift that will make your life better is for you to forgive your children. It's not their job to prepare your childhood, repair it, fix it. They're going to grow up and develop a life of their own, a life that you will prayerfully be a part of, but that will not revolve around you. You may be tempted to get bitter about that prospect, but forgive them now. Today, they may be small and must be your priority, but that won't always be the case. You may be saying, it's too hard to think about that, or you don't know what my parents did. Maybe your parent died and you can't tell them that you forgive them. But forgiveness is an act of will, not a feeling. We choose to forgive and then make choices in life that feed forgiveness, not bondage. Once we have chosen to forgive someone, it doesn't mean we must continue to walk with them in places of bondage and pain. Forgiveness simply means I will no longer attempt to make them pay emotionally, physically, or spiritually for what they did. I will release the offender from any obligation to me by forgiveness and trust God to make right what they cannot. And contrary to common belief, you may never forget what happened, but the memory of it will cease to cause you pain. It will take time and effort, but forgiveness will heal your own broken heart. So here are 3 more things you can do to make the process of forgiveness easier. If your parents are alive, ask them about their life before you. Learn your mother's story. See if there are similarities between her story and yours. Is there a time when your mother needed compassion and didn't get it? How about your father? Did he suffer a tragedy prior to becoming a parent? Did he live with his father? Are your issues generational? Perhaps you were the one that will end that curse that has caused you pain. Ask for God's perspective on what you learn and pray accordingly. Number 2, determine if you are repeating your parents' behavior. Are you looking to restore the hurt places in your childhood through your children? Stop it. You could become guilty of the same things your parents did by attempting a do-over of your childhood. According to Proverbs 22:6, there is a way that your child should go. As parents, we don't automatically know what way that is. We must ask God, who knows the purpose for every life, and then create experiences and opportunities for that child to walk in that way. If you mindlessly repeat how you were parented, you will miss the joy of helping your children discover God's plan for their life. If you purpose to give them everything you didn't get as a child, you may miss the important values of discipline and consistency that will make your children productive adults. And then number 3, develop your own life. Develop interests of your own so that your life is fulfilled when your children leave to pursue life without you. Start by imagining today a future when your children are adults and away from your house. It happens soon. No, you will not crawl into a hole and die. What would you like to be doing? How will your life benefit others outside of your family? What is your gift to the world? Begin discovering the frontier that is you. Forgiving others will help clear away the distractions so that you can see you even clearly. Time moves so fast. The time we waste holding other people in unforgiveness will take years away from your life and hinder your own forward movement into your purpose. So start practicing the gift of forgiveness today. Happy Mother's Day. By the way, I have a YouTube channel. I'd love it if you subscribed. The link's probably somewhere in this video. Talk to you soon.